Hipfire commentary number 267. MI2Lethal has sent in. I don't know what the fuck this is. I'm trying to see what the fuck. It's some Russian shit. I saw that. Something about Russia, whatever the fuck this is. I don't know. What the fuck? Well, it ain't Call of Duty. I don't know what the fuck this is. What the fucking hell is it? What the? It's got a dragon in this motherfucker. I know this ain't Dragon Age. Dragon Age ain't no first-person shooter. What the fuck is this shit? I'm kind of stumped as to what this damn game is. What the fuck is that thing? What is that? A railgun? A shotgun? I don't know what the fuck it is. I'm honest to God, I have no fucking. Anyway, man. For this Hipfire commentary, this is one of the last videos that people sent in prior to the most recent challenge that I asked for and shit like that. So basically, like I mentioned, this whole week, I just wanted to get rid of all the old videos that I had. And I think this was, I don't even think I asked for some shit like this. You know, Lethal, he's part of all the long-time members that have been over at Prestige Games. They can send whatever the fuck they want. I don't even give a fuck. They just send in a video, I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll do it. They know the rules. They've been there long enough. They've done enough submissions and shit like that. I party with them. I game with them all the time. I ain't gonna worry about that shit. So when they send me a video, I don't question that shit. And some people I don't know send me videos, then I'm like, yeah, you got some issues. You know, because obviously I don't just want people sending me random shit all the time, because then I'll just be doing fucking videos forever. And we got into that shit when I first started doing Hipfire commentaries. But look at the fuck, man. Got dragons or big-ass bats. I don't know what the fuck that shit was. And it's like some, what is this, a zombie apocalypse or some shit? Is this Dying Light? No, it can't be Dying Light. I don't know what the fuck this is. I really don't. What the fuck is that thing? Yeah, you better shoot that shit in the head. I don't know what the fuck that thing was, but I'll definitely tell you right now, that shit'll kill you. Look at that. What the fuck is this shit? Monster Hunter or something? I don't fucking know. I have no goddamn idea. You know, I can tell what game, you know, I know when there's crazy shit, and then when I know when there's a game that looks like a top-notch game. This is obviously a first-person shooter. I don't know what the fuck it is. I'm seriously stumped at this shit, and it's gonna piss me off. So I'm sure I'll figure it out after the fact, and I'll have to, like, go Google this or whatever the fuck. I have to, like, Wikipedia this shit or figure out what the fuck it is. Or someone will tell me in the damn comment section what the game is, but I have no fucking idea what this shit is. I really don't. But anyway, this is part of the whole thing, like I mentioned, so I just got all the videos out of the way. There's a whole new set of challenges that are coming, and I guess I'll start next week or 2 weeks from now. I don't know when exactly I'll start doing it. What the fuck is this shit? Mutated monkeys or some shit? I don't know. I don't know what the fuck that shit is, man. No, but anyway, maybe starting next week or the week after. I asked people to send in a whole bunch of videos that I haven't received on my channel yet. I think I got, I asked for Titanfall, I asked for Dragon Age, what the fuck else did I ask for? I asked for all the Order 1887, I think I asked for, so, because I don't think I had that, well, up until this point, I don't know, I don't think this is the Order 1887, is it? Could it be? Is this the Order 1887? I don't know. I honest to God, I don't know what the fuck it is that I'm watching. Is this Metro? The Metro shit? I fucking give up. Anyway, I have a whole bunch of videos, and I think nobody has a Nintendo Wii U. Because nobody submitted games on that shit, man. So anyway, for those of you interested, there's still a couple videos over there. You guys can go check it out. You can go see what videos are posted up in this motherfucker, man. But anyway, I still have no fucking idea what the hell that I'm watching. All I know is he's walking around in a post-apocalyptic world with a whole bunch of, like, flying dragons and shit, and I just don't fucking know at this point. I'm completely lost in this. Look out. The fucking buildings collapse, and he just standing there like nothing. Look, man, if I see chunks of building that could fucking crush me, I don't just stand there and wait for that shit to fall. I'm getting the fuck out of there. And I'm not just hoping that the goddamn cutscene doesn't hit me with that shit. I see a building fall, fuck that shit. I'm out of that motherfucker, man. Anyway, man, I don't know what, I'm completely stumped. This sort of looks like Fallout meets Call of Duty meets Resistance. I really don't fucking know. And you know what? Because I don't know, I'm not going to talk about it. You know, fuck it. Let's just finish up my rant on Lord of the Rings. I was talking about Lord of the Rings in yesterday's video. And what I got about 5 minutes left. Let's talk about that shit, man. For those of you who didn't watch, go watch my video yesterday. I talked about Lord of the Rings because Neil Roman sent in Shadows of Mordor. I can't stand Lord of the Rings. I have nothing against that game because obviously the game, like I said, it marketed itself and it overachieved in that motherfucker. So when it comes to the movie, Oh, that shit pissed me off. So I talked about part 1. I went to it. I had no idea what the fuck it was. Part 2, I watched at a ski trip because I was outvoted and shit like that. So my friends at the ski trip wanted to watch part 3. Finally, the women set their foot down. They're like, no, we are not watching that shit. Not watching 15 fucking hours of Lord of the Rings. Like, oh, hell no. So at that point, I was like, yes, finally. They put their foot down. They said they're not watching that stupid shit. So after seeing the first 2 or whatever the hell, I didn't want to watch the third one. I've never wanted to watch the third one. I know it won all those, I know it won an Academy Award, but let's be honest, it didn't have any competition that fucking year. But it won its Academy Award, and the movie was just absolutely terrible when I finally saw it. The day I finally saw it, I was at, I want to say a housewarming party or some shit. I don't remember what it was. I remember, maybe it was like a get-together at someone's house and shit. And he just, you know, the host just turned on the TV, left it on or some shit like that. And someone was flipping through channels and it was like, oh, look, Lord of the Rings, the last one. What is it, Return of the King? Yeah, Return of the King was on TBS or TNT. You know, one of those channels that always shows, like, old movies and shit? You know what I'm talking about. It's regular fucking TV that has commercials and shit like that. So anyway, they were going to show Lord of the Rings, Return of the King. And I think it was like 4 fucking hours. I was like, I'm not watching this shit. So basically, we were all hanging around. The shit was on the TV. I didn't really pay attention to it. I saw parts of it. I might confuse some parts with some of the other ones in the other movie, but I remember there were trees in that motherfucker. I remember there was just a big fight in that shit again at the end. The whole, like, last hour was a whole fight, and then there were kingdoms fighting or something. The dude from Fringe was in there. Oh, God, man, it was just fucking, it was ridiculous. I mean, I sat there, and then at the end, the worst line I ever heard in a fucking movie, now is the time for the Dominion of Man, or whatever the fuck that Agent Smith Red Skull motherfucker said. Hugo Weaving, whatever the fuck he said. I don't remember what he said, but he's like, it's time for the Dominion of Man, whatever the fuck. Look at these motherfuckers. Where'd they come from? You just sat there shooting all that shit for half an hour, and now these motherfuckers want to pop out of nowhere? I don't know what the fuck they're doing. They obviously didn't want to help your ass when you were killing all this shit. No, but anyway, so the dude said, oh, now it's time for the Dominion of Man, or whatever the hell it is. And I couldn't sit there but help but wonder. I was like, let me get this straight. This fucking 19-hour trilogy of a movie, right, with this extended edition bullshit, just made me watch all this crap of elves and goblins and fucking trees and wizards and that Bigfoot motherfucker Frodo, whatever his goddamn name is, you know, Elijah Wood's character, and fucking Fat Mikey from the Goonies. Goddamn, man, Mikey got fucking fat. Anyway, anybody who watched the Goonies knows what I'm talking about. That motherfucker got fat. No, but anyway, what I was trying to say, at the end, all these fucking people helped out humans. And then at the end, this dude, this fucking elf who lives forever, whatever the hell it is, he gonna say, now's the time for the Dominion of Man. What the fuck? Everybody else did the work, and then the last one standing, you're gonna tell me that you're gonna ride off in the fucking sunset and let Earth be taken over by the idiots that couldn't control it in the first fucking place? No! They didn't do anything. And if it wasn't for Frodo and that fucking midget pygmy thing throwing that goddamn ring in the fucking lava, you know, he bit off his finger and threw the shit in the lava, the movie would still be going on. They'd still be fucking fighting, because the whole fucking second movie and third movie was just nothing but fucking fights. That's all it was. Let's argue and fight. Let's argue and fight. That's all the fuck it was. And all these special effects with motherfuckers walking across New Zealand, shit like that. Let me see. I'm gonna read the bottom of this shit, see if there's any kind of... I can't see if it tells me what fucking game this is. It doesn't fucking tell me shit. Anyway, I still can't figure out what fucking game this is. Anyway, the whole fucking second and third movie was fighting. The first one, fine, I got it. It set up the whole parts of the parts 2 and part 3. But my God, every one of these fucking movies was like 3 hours, and it could have been shortened down to 2 hours. And the ending alone of Return of the King, I remember the motherfucker threw the goddamn ring into the lava, whatever the hell it was, and then there was still another hour after that. I'm like, shouldn't this shit be over? I'm like, they're giving everybody there were marriage or some shit. Was that the second movie or third? I don't remember what the fuck it was. But I remember they showed like a marriage, then everybody's got to walk away, and then they got to give everybody their goodbyes and some shit like that. It took like 45 fucking minutes just for the goddamn ending, and then the motherfucker's gonna tell me, now's the time for the Dominion of Man. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. That movie was fucking atrocious, and the only reason it won Best Picture for Academy Awards is because all the other movies sucked that year. Put that shit up against all the other movies that have won Academy Awards. It doesn't even fucking hold the candles to him. Only reason it won is because they felt bad. This motherfucker made a 20-hour goddamn movie. He didn't got a goddamn award to show for that shit, man. Get the fuck out of here. I know it won a ton of awards. Don't get me wrong. And I know people love that shit. But my God, that movie just absolutely drove me fucking nuts. And I didn't even watch the full, I didn't even like pay attention. I just know it was on TV for 4 fucking hours. Because I remember getting to the person's house and that shit, what the fuck is that thing? Oh, you better shoot that shit. That's a big ass dragon or whatever the fuck it is. Oh man, now this video's ending and I can't rant about Lord of the Rings anymore. I don't know what the fuck video I just watched. Oh, man. So anyway, that does it for the Hipfire Commentary week. Hopefully you guys enjoyed all 5 of these videos. Like I said, going back into next week, we're going to do all back to my old shit and whatnot, and then eventually get to the new Hipfire Commentary videos. As always, rate, comment, subscribe, and all that good shit. Maybe one day in the future, I'll do a full Lord of the Rings rant on the whole fucking movie and just do like a video review on that motherfucker.